Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name now Davidgoldd. As I all know, I'm now welcome to Coco Radio and Television Station. Station who they give it a back to back as they happen with the release and back. Still on this same election matter, it don't stop as Peter Obi enter labor when they do protest. So as everywhere scatter. Labor, they cause make Peter Obi come talk. They give him 2 minutes. I see man straight. You go see the way people just the hell up. Obi. What's the video? He said now socialization with them now with the fight. Say make we try and move the country to the permanent side. Muna watch the video. Muna hear what they talk.
Nigerian workers. Let me recognize the presence of our dear president being represented here by the Secretary to Government, the ministers that are here, the Minister of Women Affairs, the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, and my own senior brother, the Minister of Labour, Dr. Chris Ngige. I'm here on a solidarity visit for our leaders. We are all workers. Yes. All of us are workers. Yes. So I'm here as a member. Yes. I thank you for the honor, Mr. President, of both organizations of insisting that I must come and say hello. So I thank you for what you are doing. We must continue. The topic of today is socio-economic justice. Yes. When we talk about that, we talk about justice for all. All we want is a country where we will build a country where Nigerians will be proud to say that they are Nigerians. A country where people will not be struggling to go out. A country where all of us workers will say they are working and they are happy. We can't get the economy right, we can't get anything right until the workers are working and are being looked after, their welfare and everything, and they are productive. That's why we say we'll move it from consumption to production. I urge you to continue what you're doing, continue to be law-abiding. Let us have a peaceful country. We have no other country except this one. And we must build it, and we must build it for our children. We must build it for our children. So I urge you, please continue in the direction. Thank you and God bless you.
He never finish. As we see the talker, he never finish. Another set of people where we say they don't even know their name, they just organize themselves. In fact, the talk say these fights not be one fight. Say this protest, they have been there for 41 days. Just for the betterment of this country, say by fire, by force, this country must better. Say this mandate and the choice of the people must be reclaimed. To me, I don't know who be the choice of the people. I don't have to know who. I don't have to go. I've been obedient. Me, I don't know. But I know, so you know the choice of the people. Man, I hear what them talk.
In Abuja, I've been here for the last 41 days, standing, demonstrating friendly and peaceful and holding to account government agencies and institutions and individuals who are bent on making sure that we do not enjoy our democratic dividends. We have been, as a matter of fact, protesting and holding to account with demands that says that the chairman of INEC must be sacked, prosecuted and jailed in Nigeria because of the flagrant flaunting of the rules and regulations and laws, especially the electoral law of 2022, that ensures a transition, a procedure of which and how this election of the 25th of February should be carried out. And in regards to that, we are asking that either an outright cancellation or a return of our mandate which specifies the results that is in the IREV as stipulated in the guidelines of the 2022 electoral rules and regulation, and the law that was signed into law, the bill that was signed into law by President Muhammadu Buhari. We're also asking because we have seen a violation of our people across board. We are completely apolitical. We're not here on behalf of any political party. We're not here on behalf of any religious group. We're not here on behalf of any region. We're here in solidarity with labor union, which ensures the rights and privileges of workers. Workers are supposed to be the people that would ensure that families and institutions of life and rights and privileges of people are upheld. But today in Nigeria, look at workers going about like they are useless people who can't even take care of their homes. And so today we are standing in solidarity that what is required, even as concerning minimum wage, should be paid. Yes. We are saying that our workers are not given due advantage, that they are not being paid commensurate to the work they are doing.
Yes.
This is why we are out in solidarity with labor. This is why we are asking for good government. Yes. Because with good leadership, our labor will be paid well. Yes. We'll have dignity of labor. Yes. This is why we have been out for the last 41 days. And to say that what is going on in Nigeria is not correct. Yes. All over the world, you will see that people who are working, they have good living condition, they have good housing allowance. But here in Nigeria, only those in the National Assembly, they will have all the monies that are supposed to come to our workers. Yes. And so we are taking our demonstration to them. How can the people make law and break it? Is that right? No. We have parents who have been working who can't send their children to school. We have parents who have been working who cannot feed their families. Is that the dignity of working? No. Is that the dignity of labor? No. And so we say no to every suppression. Yes. We say no to every subjugation. Yes. We say no to every barbarism and every leadership that does not consider what should be due to labor and workers. Yes. Because labor means hard work. Yes. It is about the dignity that builds the foundation of a nation. Without the values that holds together labor, we will crumble as a nation. Yes. Look at what is happening out in Sudan. Look at the Arab Springs. And we speak to the international community. Should anything happen to Nigeria, the body weight that will greet your borders, Africa cannot handle it. The world cannot handle it. Yes. And so we will not watch our nation crumble. This is why we are here. What is happening all across here is labor in conjunction with all civil society, all NGOs, all support groups, all youth groups, all angry people to stand and ensure that we have what we want.
My people, wonder shall never end. Wonder shall never end you. Some people don't gather themselves, call themselves white wizard and wizard. Witches and wizard. They say they don't release 300,000 witches. We go protect Tinubu in the day of swearing him. I don't know, say witches and wizard organization don't they for Nigeria. I don't know, say don't they for Obodo Nigeria. Me, I don't know. I don't know. We go what here now. And I see we don't or expose and say now so them talk. Me, I don't know. Say now witches and wizard organization. They come they ask say, okay, what about now? We say very soon. In fact, say very soon we go get prostitution organization for Nigeria approved by the law. What the video may see? As even last month they use and they pack the tea. They call that this man 100,000. 100,000. What this video may see?
It's also a reflection of how destroyed our society has been. Yes. We can't channel water properly. I mean, who's supposed to be that person in charge of drainages? Dr. Abati used to talk about.
His name is Joe Igbokwe.
My very good Oga Joe Igbokwe. Yeah. It shows that people are not doing their duty. Last more officials, there's so much controlling traffic in the first place. We're a mega city. We should not be using our hands to dip and remove drainage channels that are blocked. It doesn't speak well of a mega city. No. It doesn't at all. But commendations for a service list. But cutting trees down to ease traffic, I mean, those trees have a role to play there in terms of environmental balance of society. Yeah. So what's the correlation between the trees and the traffic? And if there was, the need to cut down trees to be able to ease traffic, is there a Ministry of Environment that can conduct that effectively?
I wonder.
And I mean, I don't know, did the tree grow onto the road? I don't get it. Because we are complaining that we don't even have enough trees in Lagos. That's why we have most of the problems we have as regards climate change. So what did the tree do?
I mean, when you look
because
at
we
that,
cut trees so indiscriminately.
It appears that it was a rainfall and then the tree fell, but the story
so
is that
if the tree fell, then yes, they can evacuate. I support him on that. Commendations to him on that too. But if it was indiscriminate cutting of tree, I don't support him. But if rain fell and he was just trying to clear the tree off the road, kudos to him. But also, we should not even overstretch LASMA. There are authorities that should be able to do that, and they are paid to do all of that. Not a LASMA official that he's burdened with controlling traffic, which is not an easy job in the first place. Now going out there to be the one cutting tree and everything. No, you see, alagiyato. The people that kill wood are different. And LASMA official should not be. He could have gotten himself injured. So what was the insurance? If he was trying to cut now, if he was trying to cut now and the cutlass strikes him in the hand, what's the insurance for his life?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Dr. Bata, I can see a smirk on your face. I don't know where the smirk was coming from about the tree cutting. What was that for?
Well, the Green City campaign is something that is done in many parts of the world because of the linkage between a green environment, the ecosystem, the well-being of the people, and also air quality. In some other countries, in fact, you will not dare cut down a tree, even the tree in front of your house. If you have to cut down the tree, you must report to the authorities. That's one point. And you could be fined. But here in Nigeria, even along the airport road, even when no tree has fallen, you see government officials just removing the trees. One day when I saw them doing that, I was shocked. I thought, what was this? Some of these trees even beautify the environment. About 13 cities in the world are, highly recognized because they are green cities, because of their investment in, sustainable environment conditions. Second, LASMA is a creation of a law. Inside that law, there is nothing that says tree cutting is part of the job of LASMA. So whoever is the head of LASMA should provide training for his team to make sure that these people focus on their core mandate.
Absolutely.
Instead of going to control traffic, they are cutting trees. Even if a tree fell, there must be an agency of government that will deal with that.
Right.
And look at this one scooping water with his hand. Okay, he got 100,000 naira. Well, that's really is not his job.
Right.
In fact, in the first place, there should be no flood.
Absolutely.
If this were a better managed environment, you may celebrate the fact that he was given 100,000. Okay, the rainy season has started now. If care is not taken, now that LASMA is giving the officials 100,000. In fact, when there is rainfall, you will see some LASMA officials who will be carrying buckets up and down, and they will take videos so that they too can collect their own 100,000. Can we get serious here?
Well, all right. Shall we? Let's take our final story. Well, an association known as the White Witches and Wizards of Nigeria is reported to have endorsed President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu's forthcoming inauguration on May 29th. The group disclosed this on Monday that they will provide about 300 witches and wizards to ensure that no harm comes to Tinubu's way, and urge Nigerians to pray for the president-elect to have good health and long life. The spokesman for the group, Okure Oboy, is said to have also assured Tinubu that they are cleaning and detoxifying the Abuja environment for him to operate safely. I feel like I've heard everything. I mean, this one, they said that Tinubu spiritually won the election. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was going to laugh. I have been trying my best.
No, you have a right to laugh. Is it not one journalist on one platform that said he swears to God that Bola Tinubu won the election? A journalist on a platform came out openly and said, I swear to God Tinubu won the election. A journalist.
You know how they say that everybody plus their dog and goat have got to see. Now everybody plus witches and wizards are going to secure the bag, secure their interests. So I'm praying for you. We are looking up, that God will help you.
I've never heard anything like this before, Dr. Bassey.
Well, I'm not surprised. I first heard of this National Association of White Witches and Wizards. They've been involved in Nigerian politics since the return to democracy. But don't be surprised. We've not heard from the National Association of Prostitutes.
Oh, Dr.
They too also endorse presidential candidates. But in any case, I hope they say they are already detoxifying Abuja to make Abuja safe. They are cleansing Abuja. I hope they are not going to ask the president-elect for money. And if they ask for money, that money should not come from public purse. Right. Let the president-elect decide on his own whether he wants to pay for their services or not.
Well, all right.
Thank you.
So, you don't see. I don't know, say. Me say I follow laugh because their laugh make me laughter. I don't understand. You don't get it. It make me laughter. For this same country. For this same country where we dey. This same country where me and you dey, my people. Now some people call themselves white witches and wizard organization. You hear them? For this same country, my mom will say, ain't the way they want to make them do. But live right. All we want is a new Nigeria. We want a better Nigeria. We want a working Nigeria. Irrespective of the person who want to take over. I don't want to know. But the point is, make sure you work and do the right thing. That is our pain. That is our request. That is what we want as Nigeria. We are never talking about religious or tribe or whatever. What we are anticipating for is working Nigeria. Working Nigeria. My brother, I don't talk about it, and I don't close my bye.